You're now listening to In Spirit Word Podcast with your host, A.A. Cowan. A new anointing for the next generation, powered by the spirit of revival to reawaken God's people. Our hope is to impart all listeners with courage, strength, and hope of purpose for life. Now, here's your host, A.A. Cowan.
It's another day, another word. Welcome to another episode on In Spirit Word. I'm your host, A.A. Cowan, and today we have a special topic to explore. We'll be delving into the power of choosing to rejoice in God when everything seems to go wrong. Whether you're going through a difficult season in your life or just need a reminder of the strength that comes from trusting in God, this episode is for you. So let's dive right in. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and unexpected circumstances that can easily bring us down. It's during these tough times that we often question our faith and wonder how we can find joy amidst the chaos. But what if I told you that despite the circumstances, it's possible to choose joy and find solace in God's presence? When we face adversity, choosing to rejoice in God may seem counterintuitive. We may think, how can I be joyful when everything is falling apart? However, it is precisely in these moments of hardship that our faith can be strengthened and our relationship with God deepened. Rejoicing in God doesn't dismiss or diminish the pain we may be experiencing, but rather it redirects our focus to a higher purpose. It reminds us that there is a divine plan at work, even if we can't see it in the midst of our struggles. By consciously choosing to rejoice, we shift our perspective from despair to hope. So how can we practically choose to rejoice in God when everything seems to go wrong? Here are a few steps that can guide us along the way. First, acknowledge our feelings and allow yourself to process them. It's important to be honest with ourselves and recognize that it's okay to feel frustrated, disappointed, or even angry when things don't go as planned. Give yourself permission to experience these emotions, but don't let them consume you. Once you have acknowledged your feelings, turn to God in prayer. Pour out your heart to Him, sharing your struggles, doubts, and fears. By doing so, you invite God's presence into your situation, allowing Him to provide comfort and guidance. Next, seek God's perspective through His Word. Dive into the scriptures and reflect on the stories of individuals who face adversity and yet found joy in their relationship with God. Allow their stories to inspire and encourage you, knowing that you are not alone in your journey. Remember, choosing to rejoice doesn't mean ignoring the challenges you face. It means embracing an attitude of gratitude and trust in God's faithfulness. By intentionally focusing on the blessings and lessons hidden within your struggles, you can find strength and peace that surpasses understanding. As we bring this episode to a close, I want to remind you that choosing to rejoice in God when everything goes wrong is a powerful act of faith. It takes courage to shift our perspective and find joy amidst the storms of life. But with God's help and guidance, it is possible. So as you navigate through the ups and downs of life, may you find solace in knowing that God is with you every step of the way. Choose to rejoice in His presence and let His love and grace carry you through the darkest seasons. Thank you for joining me on this episode of In Spirit Word. Remember, there is always hope, even in the midst of challenges. Until next time, may you find joy and peace in God's embrace.
Thanks for listening to this episode of In Spirit Word Podcast with A.A. Cowan. Please be sure to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform, as well as visit our website at aacowan.org. That's AACOWAN.org. Also, follow us on our social media outlets, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. See you next time.